Hi, welcome back to my channel. So happy Sunday. So let's squeeze in a little message for Sunday. So we've woken up, we've worked out, and now we're ready for a quick little check-in. Okay, let's get some Sunday soul guidance for the collective today. So let's begin with the Angels of Atlantis oracles. So let's see what your current energy is today. Okay. Oh, wobbly camera there, sorry about that. So let's begin. What's the current energy? So we have abundance, Archangel Uriel. Okay, more messages. That's it for today. So we have wisdom at the bottom of the deck, Archangel Metatron. So we have Archangel Uriel and Archangel Metatron. So today, you're very wise. Very wise today. You have an abundance of wisdom. You are wise enough to create your own abundance. Absolutely. Absolutely that. So Archangel Uriel. The tree of life brings abundant flow into your life at this very moment, and this is why you have singularly chosen Uriel's oracle of abundance. The core of all abundance is the source. When you totally believe in the flow of this divine nectar, the bounty of God is responding in like measure. Develop the muscle of your faith by the positive regard of all your amazing achievements. Fill your life with gratitude for the abundance you are receiving and speak or chant, I am infinitely abundant in spirit. I have plenty of wealth and my riches increase every day. Okay. So Archangel Metatron, wisdom. The Sphinx has always created within us the wonderment of enigma, for within its being lies the wisdom of the centuries, the knowledge of bygone civilizations. Therefore, your choice of this oracle brings to you knowledge of your own divine wisdom. Through eons of time and the quest of many lives, you have wrought such beauty and knowing within your soul. Metatron wishes you to be still, to meditate on your own innate wisdom, and to act with the honor of an angel. Please chant Ha, to feel those energies moving through your heart as the seat of your soul. Okay, I feel like bringing in Buddha and Lord Ganesh to our reading today. Okay. Marvelous. So, what's your divine energy? Ooh. Calling out to you today. What's your divine energy calling for you to do today? Oops. Okay, well, we have not quite begun yet. That's very interesting. Lots to say, apparently. An abundance. Your divine energy has an abundance of things to say to you today. So, love yourself today, because your divine energy does have an abundance of things to say to you, and they are all good. They're all good, you know. It's all good. You are a loving being. You are beautiful. I've closed the book. I would love to repeat the message. In fact, I have no idea where I've even placed the guidebook. That's fascinating, isn't it? It's gone. Interesting. Absolutely interesting. Fascinating. It's disappeared. I was going to read the message again, but wow. I'm not meant to, apparently. It's all about loving yourself and being open to love. So in order to be open to love, you've worked out that you've got to love yourself first. In order to attract love and the love that you seek, you must love yourself first. Perhaps this is the wisdom that you've gained. And this is what's opening up to you today. You are recognizing your divine worth. You're recognizing your own infinite source of abundance within. Be of service. So how can you share this love? How can you share this love with others? Okay. Very interesting. So our next guidebook, we have Love Yourself and Be Open to Love. Okay. Your communication with another or others may be challenging at this time. Misunderstandings can arise. Power struggles may appear, leaving you frustrated and feeling blocked. Your divine energy is calling you to fully love, listen, and gently communicate so that understanding and peace can prevail. It is wise to be less demanding of and more patient with others. Perhaps your expectations of other people is too high. Your needs may not be clearly understood. You may want what others cannot give you. You can and should give more to yourself. Practice self-love in all your relationships, beginning with you. The more you love yourself, the better things will flow with you. And others flow to you and flow with others. Ask yourself what you want from others that you aren't getting. What are you denying or rejecting in yourself that you want someone else to give you? Most important right now is to ease up on self-judgment and love yourself completely, even with all your imperfections. Nothing can improve upon self-love at this time to ease distress. When you cherish yourself, you are more open to the affection and gifts of others, but not before. Try not to overreact to the challenges at hand or exaggerate differences with others. Everyone is doing their best. With more self-love, that will become clear. It will become clear and it will open you up to love, to more love, to attracting new and positive people into your life. A new cycle that is going to bring fresh energy and loving influences. Helpful and uplifting people are on their way. Your divine energy is calling you to open your heart to new relationships and new opportunities. Set aside your suspicions and be receptive to the wonderful new connections appearing in your life. Allow yourself to receive the love and support of others. Go further and ask others for their help and support. If you're afraid of intimacy or fear rejection, admit it. Then take a deep breath and take the risk of opening up. You are safe, and the love coming your way is genuine. So be of service. How can you help another with your love, by loving them, by returning the favor. Connect to your inner self by being lovingly grounded in service to others in your day-to-day world, seeing each effort as an opportunity to love and brighten the world in your own way. Every effort has meaning and purpose if it's made with love. There is no wasted time, just time to learn to love and love more. You don't have to withdraw from the world to find your purpose. Engage in your duties with a sense of loving purpose, and your true path will open up to fulfilling opportunities soon enough. Your divine energy is calling you to be in the world, but not of it. Work with love and respect that your efforts have value and make a positive difference even when it doesn't feel this way. Devote yourself to service at the highest level and trust that fulfillment will come in surprising ways. You are on the path. You are on your path, even if it feels as though you are lost. Give your life meaning and purpose by serving with intentional love and humility, no matter what the task at hand. Nothing is permanent, and how you do what you do today will open the doors of tomorrow. The divine spirit within you is the creator of prosperity, growth, and happiness, and all sources of genuine, healthy pleasure. So let it flow in all your efforts in abundance. Wow, that's wonderful. So let's pull a Sacred Rebels guidance message for you today. My nap lasted a little longer yesterday. Much needed. So, for the collective today, what's the guidance message, please, from the Sacred Rebels? Okay, now we're ready. No, one more, thank you. Okay, thank you. That's the message for the collective today. Softly, softly, the tender touch. With card 4 at the bottom of the deck, Against the Grain. Okay, so our guidebook, thank you. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things, but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of feminine energy, of feminine wisdom. However, a cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. There is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting about their prowess, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around himself more tightly to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by being. You are being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity, even if it is just for this moment. Does this mean that you have to surrender the goals you were chasing through those endeavours? Certainly not. This is not about letting go of achievement. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Be yourself, absolutely, naturally and with ease. Shine your light and allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. It is about cultivating, an energy. It is about cultivating an energetic affinity with what you seek, rather than feelings of lack and need. Do you see the subtle but important difference? To feel that you are already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It is a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it is not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life. Like attracts like. This oracle brings you a message. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and according to a great, loving wisdom. You are not immune to this. You shall have your time and shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It is okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act as much as you can as though it is already on that way. You are not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You are actually working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. As you soften into becoming what you are seeking, what you wish for will not be able to resist your shining, inviting presence. This oracle also comes with a special message that you have been working very, very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, If you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you, because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. You are part of a global healing manifestation process. You are, through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. This is essential for the human soul to flourish and survive, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You may or may not be consciously aware of the extent to which this new way of manifesting through receiving rather than taking can actually help all of humanity. But nonetheless, it is playing an important role in greater human evolution. It is the power of attraction, of magnetism, rather than that of striving and force, that will replenish your energy and restore your body, mind, and heart after your struggle. This change in approach will encourage the shift from head to heart that is essential for your individual well-being and for the greater human evolution. You need to heal so that you can help the world to heal. Does this give you absolute permission now, in your own mind, to take an easier approach in your sacred, rebellious, creative manifestation? Against the grain. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps you sense, perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honour that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never, ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with the particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep, the daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypically coloured sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world. So that was our Sacred Rebels guidance message today. Okay. Well, I wasn't prompted or guided to do a healing process, so perhaps I shall be back later with a Rumi message, and we will get a short meditation with our message this evening. So much love at 2727. So enjoy your your Sunday. I think I'm, somehow reversing time. Okay. So that's our message for today. Oh, okay. Apparently there's one more card, a daily crystal, that may have a short affirmation for you. Okay. It's very different. Oh, I've got the Universal Back cards right next to me as well, Spirit. Thank you. So we have Sodalite, Speak Your Truth, and Amazonite, Loosen Your Grip. Okay, so don't be afraid to be yourself, to speak up for yourself today. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself today. Okay. So you have something to say and you have a powerful voice, so speak up. Allow your words to flow from your heart, ensuring that your communication is authentic to how you feel. Although it can be much easier to let certain things go unsaid, it's important to have those difficult, even sometimes awkward conversations to express yourself and ask for what you really need. Articulating your thoughts and feelings to others allows them to understand and honour your truth. Through your clear, confident communication, others can hear what your heart is really saying. So today, speak from your heart instead of your head. Amazonite. Okay. Oops. There are times when enough is enough. It's time to relinquish control. You don't have to do it all, and what's more, you can't do it all. No one can. Some things in life are simply out of your control. Remember, your best at any given moment is good enough. It's easy to get stuck in our ways and feel like we want to interfere with life's greater plan. Instead, try taking a step back to give space and time for the relationships and situations in your life to develop. Release the idea of how things should be to make room for how things could be. Everything will fall into place if you allow life to unfold in an organic way. Today, delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. Let go of control. Let go of control, it said, and then bottom of the deck. Live in the now. Live in the now. Unikites. Interesting. Thank you. So, there's no time like the present. The past is done and the future hasn't happened yet. So ground yourself in the here and now. With our busy lives and busy minds, this can be hard to do. But being mindful and in the moment allows you to make the most out of every aspect of your life. Allow yourself the opportunity to really connect with those around you and fully invest yourself in everything you do. Try to avoid distractions or letting your mind wander, especially about matters you have no control over. Immerse yourself in each experience. Put your heart and soul into every action and bring a sense of gratitude to where you are in your life. Here and now is where you will find true contentment. So, where is your mind right now? Wishing you could change the past, worrying about the future, or being in the present? What are you most grateful for right now? So, now we have completed today's reading. Much love, everybody. Take care, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.